Hello guys, we are back with round one of our vintage cube draft. Yeah, we'll play first. This hand is actually a keeper. We're keeping a one land hand in my first game of my first round of my first vintage draft. Oh, how could that ever bite us in the butt? But we have Soul Ring turn 1. Turn 2 we could drop Awakening Zone, or we can green Sun Zenith for a dirtily mana dude. So we have options. So let's hope we don't get some land destroyed. Alright, no. Tap land start from our opponent. Pretty happy to see that. So the question is, do we play Awakening Zone here? Ah, okay, that makes things better. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So, crap. That's awkward. Could green Sun Zenith or something. I think we will just play Awakening Zone and pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we draw... if we draw land next turn, we can play Prime Time, then we'll be in great shape. Ooh, unless he takes Prime Time. But honestly, we have like a solid hand, so he could take whatever he wants here. So if he takes Prime Time, we probably just green Sun Zenith this turn. If he takes green Sun Zenith, then we hope we can Prime Time. Alright, he took Prime Time. No surprises there. Let's see what we can do. We don't have any blue mana yet either, so that's a thing. It would be nice to get curated in play so that we can play our blue cards. Yes. Alright. So do we just play our mana dorks here? Green Sun Zenith for a green creature. So Prime Time was our main option there. I think we're just gonna play our mana dudes. It's a little bit awkward because we only have one blue, and we really want to have double blue at this point. We'll see. We're not in terrible shape, but we're not really doing anything either. So next turn is definitely a green Sun Zenith turn. It's just a question of how much. And the answer is, I don't remember. I don't remember what's in our deck. I don't know if there's an easy way to like look at it either. It's probably like in here somewhere. Vintage. I don't even know. Dunno. Bone Shredder. Destroy my elves, I guess. So Shikmon's gonna be pretty bad in this matchup, I think, based on what we've seen so far. I'd like to draw Karn. More green. Alright, so we green Sun Zenith. How much do we want to pay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a 6-drop? Aside from Prime Time. That's green. I don't think so. Let's just do 5. Yeah, nothing. We didn't have a 6-drop to get either. Yeah, our top end is lacking without that prime time. So just grab Corsair, I guess. Can't play that. Okay. Pass back. We now see the weakness of this deck. Not enough kill potential. So I'll have to think about that next time. Luckily our opponent's not just killing us with some combo. But we have no action right now. Probably just hardcast a Shriekmaw next turn, even if we don't kill anything. That sounds bad. But it could start attacking. How does Fear work again? I always forget. Fear, I think, is just black creatures can block. Ooh, Imperial Seal. That's scary. If he gets a board wipe, we have nothing left. Looks like he's been missing land too, though. Alright. See what we can do. Yeah, so we didn't play either of the 5-drops, the Thragtusk or the Silverheart. We definitely should have had one of those in the deck, I think. Let's attack with Corsair. And I'll pass. He just tutored, so I don't really want to play the Shriekmaw as a body, because he might be planning to board wipe? I guess not. What did he tutor for? He's not going to cast anything. It's interesting. Freylease, that's good. Freylease can blow up the Brain Maggot, and we can get our prime time back. I don't want to commit anything else to this board, though. So we'll just keep going like we're going. Alright. See what he's got. It's like Fact or Fiction or something. Gifts Ungiven. Well, it's a little bit scary. He's got Graveyard Shenanigans. We're going to want that Scavenging Ooze. Grizzlebrand and Unburial Rites. Alright, so he's got his Grizzlebrand. Which means it's probably game over for us. Especially since we know we're just drawing Freylease. We don't have any flyers to block, really. Shriekmaw's pretty dead against all these black cards. Yeah, Shriekmaw, not good. It's definitely coming out when we sideboard. Probably just bring in, like, Song of the Dryads or something. We want Song of the Dryads, we want Scavenging Ooze. I don't know what else we'll take out. Figure it out. Yeah, it feels like we got too much ramp and too little top end, but our draws also haven't been great this game. We'll see. Alright, so let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go like that. Could just we definitely want to destroy Brain Maggot, get prime time. We really want to draw opposition is what we want. But if we can kill Brain Maggot here, then we could cast prime time, and that'll shuffle our deck. Force of Will. Alright. Well, if that's what he's got, then we don't have much to do about it. I don't want to play this. Alright, well, we'll pass it back. This game is pretty much over at this point. We really needed that to resolve. That was pretty much our last run at this one. Alright, he has to refill his hand, which is pretty scary. Worm Coil Engine, not a bad one. Alright. Let's draw some cards. Nothing. Alright, I mean, Consecrated Sphinx can block, so we got that going for us. Actually, we can stop him from getting life with Wormcoil Engine by blocking with his spawn and then sacrificing it before damage, so that's something. We're going to take 7 in the air here. And I mean, realistically, Sphinx is going to get countered, but we'll try it. Play to our outs and whatnot. Alright. What you got this time? Maybe our opponent will just mill himself out. New game plan. Hope opponent kills himself. Duress. I mean, I don't really got anything exciting. So, no complaints here. What you got? What you got? Jace. I have one of those. It's pretty good in a reanimator deck. It's got land for days. I wonder what his white's for. Maybe he has like an Elish Norn in there or something. That would wreck us. Droga Tree Speaker, yay! Alright. Got the counter? Probably. Thirst for Knowledge is not a counter spell. But even just a kill spell for it will hurt us. Well, looks like we should at least be able to draw 2 cards on his turn. Cool. That's all I ever wanted in life. Oh, opposition on top. He's got to have the counterspell for it, or we're back in the game. And I mean, let's be honest, he probably does. Him seeing it coming is a little bit unfortunate, though. Do I block with a Sphinx here? Or do I just go to 2? I feel like I might as well just go to 2, right? If he kills Sphinx, I'm dead either way, so... I mean, either opposition wins it for me here, or we lose. He's on 6 cards in his library, so that's worth noting. Alright, he's on less cards, and we get to draw 2 more. So opposition is in hand now. You can flash something back. Anything super scary? Imperial Seal, I guess. Channel, that doesn't really do anything for us right now. What you gonna do? Duress? Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, fair enough. You got us. So now we're on the Karn plan. Dun dun dun. Other Jace. So you just bounce Sphinx here. Alright. And you can just do that again next turn. Which will kill us. I don't think we have a response. Alright, game 1, we lose. Alright, so Shriekmaw is out. What else? So you got like Frantish Search and 1 elf. Bring in Scavenging Ooze. Don't need Nature's Claim. Song of the Dryads I kind of like. And Revoker. Alright, I kind of wanted one of these 5-drops. Thragtusk or Silverheart. I think Silverheart makes more sense. So I'd have to pull one other card. Just pull Jace. I don't really have much instant or sorceries to recast. I will try it. Oh man, that was a 20-minute first game. This could take a while. I don't know if I should break this into multiple videos or not. We'll see how long it goes. I'll record it all in one, and if I have to break it up, I have to break it up. I'll upload them all in quick succession for you guys, though. At least the Browns. I'd play first. This hand is keep. It's not great, though. It's not terrible. Can't complain, really. We don't have a single mana dork. Alright, I can complain a little bit. Got like 20 of them in the deck. Alright, excuse, do your thing. It's like an argument to be made for holding it and not playing it, because he could just kill it. But there's also, like, an argument to be made for him playing hand disruption, which would screw with us either way. No black yet on his side. We could revoke her to the Signet. I don't think we really want to. I think we just want to play Corsair. I want to start leaving Scavenging Ooze trigger up next turn, probably. Although we saw a large portion of his deck, and he really only had the one reanimation, like, loop, right? Gifts Ungiven, Unburial Rites, and Gristlebrand. We didn't see any other creatures for him to really target. We didn't see any other reanimation spells. He had a few ways to discard, but in general, it's hard to say how likely it is that he'll be able to do that regularly. Trinket Mage. He had a Soul Ring too. Mox Pearl. That's a good one too. So we could Green Sun Zenith for 3 next turn. I don't really think we have a reason to do that though. Collective Brutality. Okay. So there goes the Skews plan, and he has Unburial Rites in his graveyard. Not good for us. Our position's pretty good. So do we play Revoker here? Unburial Rites is 4 mana out of flashback, so you can do that no matter what. But we could try and stop him from being able to discard something. I think we just pass. You have to level up sorcery speed, right? So you have to do that now. I think we hold on to Revoker until after he gets Grizzlebrand, because we don't want him to just kill it. Alternatively, that means he's still guaranteed 7 cards. I don't know. Don't know what the right play is there. So if he has a 2 mana way to discard a Grizzlebrand this turn, then he can reanimate it. This just Gifts Ungiven. Jace. Oh, there's something to Revoker. Did Brainstorm and put Grizzlebrand in the graveyard. Oh, he Fate Sealed me. Oh, that's good too, I guess. And a Jace. Alright, we'll fetch here. We got Fraley's. Alright, so we have Revoker for Jace. We have Prime Time we could just play. We could Fraley's a Mana Rock. I think we Revoker targeting Vern's Prodigy. It costs 2 mana, it'll leave us with 5, so then we could Fraley's. So let's attack Jace here. Let's just attack him. Try and get his life too low to reanimate, maybe. Green, green. Blue, green, green. Destroy the signets. So we can name Jace, or we can name Mox Pearl and cut him off of white. But he could just bounce it. So I think we have to name the Mind Sculptor, actually. Oh my god, navigating this thing. I know you could type, but... Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, we have to protect that, otherwise he'll just bounce it, so... Of course, we're also in a position where we have to block, so that's awkward. I really think that through, huh? Alright, he does not have a way to get Grizzlebrand in the yard, it looks like. So we let him kill Fraley's here, or do we block? I think we let him kill Fraley's. We got what we wanted. And we got prime time for next turn. Just hope for no hand disruption. Damn. Gotta draw some of our removal. Bone Shredder. He has to kill Revoker either way. Oh, you didn't even hit Revoker. That's interesting. I guess we just level this up. Do it 3 times. Sure. Don't need to pretend we have any instance. He knows what we got. Level it up all the way. I don't know why. Just makes it a 1/4. I could block things now, I guess. Alright, F6. Think we're taking a loss here, though. Just can't get through this Dexter disruption. He's ended up having pretty good answers to everything we've had, so... That brain maggot was just icing on the cake there. But we'll see. He can reanimate that bone shredder too if he has to now. But I wouldn't be too sad if he had to do that, to be honest. Because that is his only reanimation that we've seen. Garrick. Something. Gonna draw 2 cards or just make a beast? Just make a beast. Could offer the trade with a Revoker here, but I'm not so sure I want to trade. Because if he blocks, then that pretty much just says he has a way to take or kill prime time either way. I don't know, maybe that's worth doing. Maybe I should have attacked there. Liliana. What do we have for mana? We have 7 mana, so we can cast any card in our deck. So if he makes a sack creature, I could sack Tree Speaker without having to cry too much over it. You could just tick her up for free since we're both empty-handed, I guess, if that's the route he wants to go. Alright, bye-bye Tree Speaker. I don't need you anyways. Alright, let's draw 3 cards. Do Yo for Karn. Exile target permanent. Just exile Brain Maggot. Get prime time back. I like it. It's empty-handed, so might as well do it now, right? Alright, you can make us discard. We'll discard Elves of Deep Shadow. We might be in okay shape now. Depends on what he draws, I guess. He can wipe our board by reanimating Bone Shredder. I don't know, he can't minus Liliana. But he can kill either one of these. He can't kill Revoker. He can kill the Beast and then attack Garrick, which make it Mage. I think I'd let Garrick die at that point. I think I value keeping him off of Jace more than I value creating a 3/3 Beast. Might actually be able to come back this game. We'll see. And there's also a possibility, like, if you just drew a Grizzlebrand here, you could just tick Liliana up, discard it, and reanimate it on the spot. And we'd be in rough shape. Four mana. What you got? Gifts ungiven. We don't have our second blue, so we can't even keep Mystic Snake up. Because we know he's pretty much just going to put Grizzlebrand in his graveyard right here and threaten to reanimate it next turn. Oh, he conceded. Alright. I guess he saw his 5 minutes left on the clock and would rather just start over, which is fair. So, do you want to bring in like Nature's Claim, maybe? I don't think so. I think we'll just submit it as is. Yeah, we don't really have much else to do. Shriek Maw we continue to see is pretty much useless. I mean, it could kill Baby Jace and some random little things, but like honestly, if we just draw like Song or Maelstrom Pulse, which we haven't drawn either. We haven't drawn Maelstrom Pulse at all yet, and we didn't see Song last game. Surprised he scooped there. Because if you just put Grizzlebrand in the graveyard, then put it into play, I guess he just didn't think he'd be able to kill us in the 5 minutes he had left. He's definitely low on time, so... turn 2 channel. I mean, we don't have anything to put into play with it, but this hand's a keeper, so... Can we draw a Mana Dork? Or an Island? Opposition? Well, not quite what I want to see. Play the Forest first, on the off chance he has a Wasteland. Brain Maggot? Sure. Take whatever you want. Probably Signet would hurt me the most, I guess. If you don't take Maelstrom Pulse, though, then I could just kill this and stuff. But Channel's the strongest card. I don't know, man. I got a good hand. You got a tough pick here. And your clock is ticking. You went with Signet. Alright. Reasonable. That is what hurts us the most. So let's draw Karn here, so we can just channel and put Karn into play. That's our goal, okay? Channel Karn, channel Karn. I mean, he could have a Force of Will in hand. We do know he has that in his deck. We haven't really been playing around it because I don't feel like we can play around a Force of Will. But, you know. That was a good draw. Would have rather land, but can't be too upset. Island is a good draw. Put opposition in play. Mana Leak. Wow, we haven't actually seen Mana Leak yet. It's fair enough. I mean, we could have played around it, I guess, but I feel like we've seen most of his deck, and I don't recall seeing a Mana Leak. So, not much to do there. Green Sun for 3, or we just play Courser. Actually, we can Green Sun for more. So let's go channel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and green. Alright, do you have another counter? No. Alright, let's get prime time. Let's go temple, temple. It's bottom and bottom. Alright, send it back. We're in good shape. Opponent has 2.5 minutes to kill us. Bone Shredder. Fair enough. Stop the prime time. Tree Speaker. Let us just play that. Play a land, gain a life. Play a Tree Speaker. And level up. Brand is the only way our opponent has really shown us to kill us. And we have this Maelstrom Pulse in hand, and as long as that is true, then I'm pretty content with just burning out his clock. So he could be just... Oh, I should have played that island, I wasn't looking. I could play around a Force of Will here. But why? If he uses Force of Will here, he won't use it when I Maelstrom Wander. Alright, Soulbound up. And get in there. He blocked. And we'll play that Signet out. Yeah, not playing that island off the top of my deck was a big mistake, though. There's really no excuse for that. I should not be making that mistake. Alright, what do you got? You gotta get a creature and get it in my way, or kill my dudes. Bear Rights on the Bone Shredder. Just kill Silverheart. Yep. Alright, that is an option. Let's attack. He didn't block, which means he's going to pay Echo here. Alright, well that was a free block. Probably should have blocked. I really need to play this Mystic. Gifts ungiven. Alright, he's gonna get the Grizzlebrand. I mean, if he's able to draw into Force of Will, then we're gonna be in rough shape. Put 2 cards into his graveyard. Ugin and Jace. I don't care too much if he has the others. I'd like to make him discard the Brutality, I guess. So he has Griselbrand in his hand, that means? Which means he can discard it with Collective Brutality. I should have let him keep Master Impulse. Yeah, that was really bad for me. I should have let him keep the Ugin. As soon as I didn't see Griselbrand there, I should have realized he had it in his hand. Oh, if we lose from that, I'll be pretty sad. Just play out some dudes. Now we just gotta hope he times out, I guess. He has to hit us 3 times. Alright, you got the counterspell. He does. Alright, 8 seconds. Can you hit me twice? 1. Release. Alright, your turn, guy. Oh my gosh, we got there. Well, I guess I'll take it. This attack is lethal. So that was a loss. But he ran out of time. So we'll call that a win for round 1, I guess. Anyways, that was interesting. Thank you guys for watching round 1. I might have to break that up into 2 videos. We'll see. I mean, you guys will already know by the time you're hearing this. I'm going to hop into the next round, though. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.